Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pickup Vlogs. I just basically, sorry if I look really kind of exhausted. I just did a huge garage sale this morning, and I am frickin' beat. So, basically, today, yeah, we have a ton of stuff to go through, which I shot for my last work shift Friday. So, I guess we'll start off basically with the essentials, which is the DVDs and movies that I picked up. So, we'll take a look at those first. First of all, we have a movie I haven't seen by Quentin Tarantino, and I really want to watch this. It's Pulp Fiction, with Uma Thurman, Bruce Willis, John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Tim Roth. And I know a lot of people say you gotta watch this and everything, and I know it's shocking. I've never seen this movie, and yet I love Quentin Tarantino. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this. It's a nice quality DVD. I picked it up for about $3. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, we have Pulp Fiction by Quentin Tarantino. This one I got because, just because to add to my Godzilla DVD collection, because I've done VHS, but I'm trying to do DVDs now. I have the 1998 Godzilla, or known as Zilla, which is what I like to call it. And what I did with my VHS, interesting enough, is that I crossed out the word God all over the DVD, or all over the VHS, so that's what I'm probably going to do with the DVD. And, yeah, it's pretty good condition. It's got all the booklet, it's got the disc and everything. And, yeah, this is going to go onto my Godzilla DVD shelf. So, yeah, the 1998 Godzilla, Matthew Broderick, Roland Emmerich. It's a piece of shit, but who cares? It's fucking Godzilla, or it's a monster movie, not Godzilla. Next we have, this is a great buy. I picked this up for $5. Now, when I was a kid, I loved Cartoon Network. I was living at the States at the time, and I loved Cartoon Network. And basically, I would watch all the shows: Dexter's Lab, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Cow and Chicken, Johnny Bravo, I Am Weasel. Ed, Edd n Eddy was the best one. I used to watch all the time. But this one I saw for $5, and I thought, you know, for a first season, it's not too bad. And that is the Powerpuff Girls Season 1 on DVD. This contains, I believe, about 13 or 15 episodes, all from Season 1. It's got some of my favorite episodes on here, actually. But yeah, I picked this up, $5. It's got all the discs. The discs are in perfect condition. But yeah, I've been wanting to get Cartoon Network shows on DVD for a while now. But yeah, this is the first one, or the second one I got. The other one I have an Ed, Edd n Eddy DVD. But yeah, this is Powerpuff Girls Season 1 DVD. Now we're moving on to video games, and I picked up some actually pretty good ones this time. First off, for Xbox, I guess we'll go backwards this time. For Xbox, I got a game which I remember seeing as a kid, but I never played it. It's Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. This is an RPG alternate story to Lord of the Rings, where like another group of characters go off with the Fellowship and so on. But I remember seeing this advertised as a kid after I played Return of the King. But I was afraid to try it because it was an RPG, and I'm not a fan of RPGs, honestly. Like, I like games like Return of the King, like, you know, just classic go through the level, combo attacks with mashing buttons, and killing the boss. And that's why I'm really kind of excited for Shadows of Mordor, or whatever the new Lord of the Rings game coming out. But I picked this up, it was like $4, Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. It's by Electronic Arts. It's, and yeah, it's just, it's a Lord of the Rings game. I'm glad I picked up, but yeah, Lord of the Rings: The Third Age for Xbox. Now we're moving on to PlayStation 1 games. I picked up 2 PlayStation 1 games. First one, which should probably be the cheapest one that I got, was Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I've never played this game, and it's Tony Hawk. I remember my cousin used to play Tony Hawk all the time, and every time he failed, I'd fucking laugh at his face. I love had people's frustration on gamings. But yeah, this is known as a greatest hits for PlayStation. This was made in 1999/2000, and it's I think it's one of the first Tony Hawk games, I believe. But yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater for PS1. Now this was a good find that I found as is. This was $3. It was for actually 3 discs basically. But we have one of the most famous PlayStation games, I believe, Final Fantasy VII. Now, I've never played Final Fantasy, any of the games or whatever. Again, RPG, not a fan. But I saw this for $3, I grabbed it, and I talked to a friend who is a fan of Final Fantasy, and she said that this thing could probably go for about $40. I'm like, really? So, yeah, I'm glad I bought this, and I've never played Final Fantasy, but I'm glad I have it to my PlayStation collection. Yep, Final Fantasy VII. Now we're moving on to weapons. I bought a few, fake plastic weapons. Of course, I probably won't ever buy real weapons. I'm not too sure unless it's a sword or something for cheap. But I'd say the first thing we talk about are the swords and, like, different things. So the first thing I got, or the first two things we have here, are two plastic pirate swords. I'm hoping to make a pirate movie in the future. And, yeah, I'm just loading up on swords, pirate swords, and these are just cheap dollar store swords, and they do well for, like, stunt work and everything. But I saw these, I thought, you know, pirate swords, they're good for, you know, the OCW arsenal, or just, like, a pirate movie in general. But yeah, some to add to the prop collection, two pirate plastic swords. We also have a chopping axe, which came with the swords. Think about just turning this into a tomahawk throwing axe for a dwarf or something. I'm not too sure, but it's a nice little axe, plastic, whatever. And then we have this. This is actually a really interesting find. Got this, again, for $3. It is a wooden sword and shield from Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament. Now, I'm a huge fan of Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament. I go to it, like, once a year. And actually, the date for me to go up there is coming up, so I might have to go there soon. But I picked the sword and shield up for $3. They're good for, you know, practice and role-playing. I'm probably either going to spray paint this silver or just, like, pat it with foam, so it'll be good for a cosplay battle. But, yeah, you got, here's the sword. It's wood. It says Medieval Times on there. It's got the nice little strap around it. You have the shield, which is just wood and, you know, a nice arm holder for it. And, yeah, I got these, thought they were cool. So you have, yeah, basically Medieval Times sword and shield. Now, I found these next few items for about $3, same price. But they were cool. I thought I'd get them for, extra pieces for the Kong shoot or for props for other productions. First, we have an M16, gun, which has an orange tip. It's plastic. It's got this interesting spark effect. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, it shoots out sparks. I love guns that do that. But, yeah, you shoot this around, you know, and it's a nice little machine gun prop. And, yeah, I thought it was cool. It says M16, so this is probably dollar store quality. I'm not too sure. But, yeah, M16. This one I'm glad I got. This was a really nice buy. It's a Uzi 9mm. And this is a lot bigger than the ones we used in the Kong movie. Ours was like a little tiny pistol ones. But this is a nice one. I'm glad I got this. So it shoots off just little rounds. You know, you just shoot them off. And, yeah, it's a nice little piece. It's actually really detailed to it, especially with the tape. It makes it look more realistic. But it's got the orange tip, so it's good for conventions. You know, probably give this to Deadpool or something, you know, just, it's kind of cool. But, yeah, we have an Uzi 9mm gun, which is cool. Probably going to paint it and make it look cooler, and this will be used for props. Now for the finale, the two pieces that I actually find were probably the most valuable. I'm not too sure, I really don't care, but I thought they were cool, and I'd probably save them for last. So, you might remember from my Toy Story Collection Part 1 review, I still haven't gotten to Part 2, and I'm just kind of giving up on that shit. But if you might remember, I brought up Rex, right? Now, the inspiration for Rex was this guy. Now, I didn't buy him. This isn't part of the pickup. I already had this guy. But this is the T-Rex from the Dino Riders, perhaps go never. It's from the Dino Riders toy line by Tyco, made in 1987. Now, I don't know if you guys remember Dino Riders, but Dino Riders was basically a series of toys where these aliens take over the minds of dinosaurs and use them and put, like, guns on them and use them in an intergalactic war. It's, like, the coolest shit ever made. But I find that Dino Riders toys, especially just the dinosaurs, are some of the coolest dinosaur toys I have ever seen. This guy was the inspiration for Rex from Toy Story. You know, he's got the... and you put a battery in him and he walks around and his mouth moves. I love dinosaurs that have, like, mouth movements like this. It's kind of cool. He's like a dummy. But, yeah, and I saw this, and, well, anyway, yeah, so you might remember this guy. Well, I found a few more Dino Rider toys. Saw them, Value Village, they were like, I don't know, $3 in a bag. But I'm glad I got them because now I'm going to start collecting Dino Rider toys just for the heck of it. So the first one we should probably bring up is this cute little guy. It's a pterodactyl from the Dino Riders. I've checked, it says Tyco 1987, that's how you know it's a Dino Riders toy. But it's a nice little feature, it's a nice little toy. I wish Jurassic Collectibles would actually review these. But yeah, you press a button here, and its wings flap. It's kind of cool. And it's got, like, its neck moves 360 degrees. It's got a little mouth that goes, right? And it's cute. I like the cute little eyes. I don't know why I just keep saying cute. It's so adorable. But you have this Pteranodon, and it was supposed to come with weapons, but you know what? It didn't come with weapons, but who cares? They're nice little dinosaur toys. Yeah, nice little Pteranodon. It's kind of cute. It's cool. And yeah. And this is the one I saw. I was like, oh my god, I have to have this. It is a motorized Triceratops. Now, yeah, this, again, like the T-Rex, it didn't come with a battery lid, but who cares? I tested it, it works. It's a really nice piece of 80s toy, and, you know, it is a Triceratops. Now, the tail was actually broken, so I just replaced it with plasticine. It does the trick, really. But, interesting enough, you might recognize the look of this Triceratops. It's because it looks like Tracy or Trike or whatever from Toy Story 3, the Triceratops that resembles Rex in a way. But this is, again, the inspiration for that toy. But it's kind of cute. Its head bobbles, it moves its legs, and so on. And I thought it was kind of cool that I got this. It's a nice little toy, nice little Triceratops toy. And honestly, I think Jurassic Park, Safari Collectibles, and Dino Riders are honestly the best dinosaur toys ever. If you want to get any good dinosaur toys, these are the suckers to get. And, yeah, so there you go. That's it for this episode of Pickup Vlogs. Hope you enjoyed it. I will probably actually do maybe some collection updates soon in the future. Not too sure. I might actually do a video game collection vlog just to show people what I have. And just give them an insight of what I've been collecting lately. And then also, I'm going to be starting to get back into Kong reviews again soon. So just stay with me on this. I know you guys have been really patient wanting to see my Yeti Giant of the 21st Century review and other reviews. I'm slowly getting back into it. It's just the summer's been really busy for me. So, yeah, that's about it for today's episode, guys. So, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.